Good morning. I'm in Donegal today and I'm starting my walk and wild camp from the beautiful Maghera Strand. Look at that. Wow. Almost Caribbean-like, only you don't get the temperatures here. And there's some really cool sea caves here too, but the tide's in, so I can't access those. I might get a look at them tomorrow. So what I'm going to do today, if you can see behind me there, I'm going to climb up along those hills and follow them out along the coast. So I'm going to go from Maghera to Glenlough, really remote spot, and I camped there a couple of years ago and was attacked by midges. So this is February, so there's not a midge in sight, so hopefully it'll be a more pleasant experience. And I've got the bivy bag with me. I had the tent last time. So quite a remote walk, lots of sea cliffs. I'm going to visit some lovely little corrie lochs that I have never been to before, so I'm really looking forward to this. Hopefully you can get a wee bit of perspective down over Maghera Strand, just as that shore clears away. South along the cliffs where I'm going, and it's down over the strand. So this is cool for anyone maybe wanting a shower out in the mountain. I've come across this wee valve here, and for some reason it's open and it's letting a bit of the water off, so easy just to shut off or put on. So if you are up in this direction, maybe in warmer weather, and you want to cool down, you'll be able to do it. This is my first corrie loch. So this is Lough and it's 264 metres, and in the background there you can see Slievetooey. That's just over 500 metres. Not sure about the way I'm coming back, but it probably will be up over Slievetooey far west top, Slievetooey west top, and Slievetooey. But going out, I want to skirt round and visit. I think there's 4 wee corrie lochs just up above the cliffs. So this is number 1, and it's actually quite a cool wee spot. You can see there. I could easily imagine the bivy bag here. Maybe file that one away for future reference. You can see that big line of fence posts, and there's wire and barbed wire, so I'm not quite sure how they get up here. In my head I've got like a, I don't know, a special forces helicopter team dropping the fence posts just one after one from a helicopter hovering, but goodness, I don't know how else you would have got all this stuff away up here out in the wilds. It doesn't even look like there's any sort of track, you know, for quads or stuff like that there. So not sure how long these have been here, whether they're going to get put up. Hopefully not. I assume there's some sort of need for a fence in a place like this. Not quite sure what it is, but hey, I'm sure the farmer knows best. This is Corrie Lough number 2, so that's Lough Big, and it sits slightly lower than the last one, so this is sitting at 210 metres, and you can actually get a view of Lough 3, so that's the biggie. That's Lough Balloch down, so I'll go down and visit both of these, and then the plan is to head down to the coast to Gull Island, and then climb up the line of cliffs there. We'll climb up there, then I'll drop down and I'll take me into Glenlough. This is quite a cool loch, quite sheltered down here, so I stopped for a late lunch, which was more than welcome, and I can see up there to the trig point on top of Maghera or Slievetooey, and that is Slievetooey West Top. I've bivvied up there a couple of times and had the view down here over the loch to keep me company, which is really cool. But really nice to be down exploring these places that I haven't really been before, or have seen from a bit of a distance. The sun is trying its best to come out. I don't know if it will or not. I'm nearly down at the coast again, and I'm at the joining of two rivers from two different corrie lochs. So the river that I've been following down from Lough Balloch down, and Lough is up there. So those two rivers have joined just here, and there's some cool wee waterfalls. I'm going to follow this on down a bit, because it looks like it gets a wee bit steeper, a bit of a ravine, so we'll see what that looks like down there, and then I'm going to climb up, and I'll get a good view of Gull Island, and then I'm heading up there, so that's up Slievetooey far west top, and I'll climb up along the cliffs there, and then follow the cliffs down the other side, and the sun has finally appeared. It was worth following the river down to its final drop. You can see down there, that's it heading right down to sea level, so probably a drop of about 100 feet or so. This is where the drama gets turned up a notch or two. That's Gull Island there. And you can see where it splits from the mainland. And those cliffs, that's where I'm climbing up. We'll climb up over the top and down the other side. And again, they're about 1,000 feet or more. So that's a really, really cool bit of this walk. And I'll take you around. So that's up north. You can see over there, that's Armore Island, where I had a fantastic wild camp. And that's back up to the tops of Slievetooey. Oh, so peaceful here, not a soul. But really strange, there isn't even any bird life because it's February. So it really is quiet of the noise now of the waves crashing down below. But that's about it. I've been really pushing on the past 2 or 3 kilometres. It's well after 5, so I'm very conscious that it'll be dark soon. But you can see in the background there some of the sea stacks at Glenlough, or Glenlough, at Glenlough. So I'm not far off. Real steady breeze at the minute, which is quite cold. To Glenlough just as it's got dark. This spot here is pretty much where I camped before in the tent. That was in the summer. It was nice and warm. Had the midges though. I don't think I'll do that this evening. Just there's a wee breeze, which is pretty cool. I've walked down a wee bit along the river, and there's a couple of spots there. So I'm all set up. Found a cracking wee spot just beside the river, actually beside a lovely big pool, and I'm in like sort of a wee ravine, so I'm totally closed in near enough. I should be able to show you that in the morning. So I'm just immersed by the sound of the water all around me, which is really, really cool. The last 2 trips I was out on didn't go quite according to plan. The last one I forgot my stove, and it was a cold and miserable affair. So I've made double sure that I've got it with me. So I'll get my hot food and tea on the go. So it's 8 o'clock. Actually, I have quite a good day today. Really cool exploring that part of the Donegal coast I haven't explored before. I'm getting here to camp just as it was getting dark. So I've had something to eat, something to drink. It's actually, the sky has cleared. It's just full of stars at the moment. It is quite cool. So I think getting down and getting hopefully a good night's sleep. This is camp in the morning, where you can actually see what's going on. Not a bad wee spot. As you can see, it's right beside the river and this big pool of water. So I did have a decent night's sleep. The only issue was my new Trickology pillow, which I bought that not long ago, kept inflating, so there must be a hole in it somewhere. The sun's out this morning, the wind's up as well, but I'll take the wind with the sun. So just a matter of getting packed up and heading back, and I won't be following the coast this time. I'll be heading up over the tops of Slievetooey. This is Glenlough Bay, and it's one of the coolest storm beaches that you'll ever see. Absolutely stunning. You've got all these sea stacks, and you can see it curving all the way around out to that big stack out there. Absolutely beautiful. There is a path down to the storm beach, pretty precarious sheep path, and then there's a rope, a fixed rope, descends down the last bit to the beach. Always worth getting down if a bit hairy. But you can see this place is just it's just wild, and it's just very, very remote. Dropped down to sea level, so this is the lowest point of my trip, apart from when I get back to Maghera Strand, but that'll be a good drop, so I'll be heading for the car, and you can just get a better sense of scale when you're down at the bottom here, just of how big and majestic everything is. I'm now up at Slievetooey far west top, so that was a climb of 460 metres right from when I was down at the coast down at the shoreline, and it's been a tough old slog. There's a really strong steady wind, and that was blowing right into me, so it sort of like resistance training near enough. So as I head on over to Slievetooey west top, hopefully the wind will be a wee bit more behind me, and I'll push me along a wee bit. So yeah, but it's a beautiful day apart from the wind. You know, there's even a wee tiny bit of warmth in the sun. It's just really nice to be out here in the mountains and along this beautiful stretch of coastline in southwest Donegal. So that is Slievetooey West Top, and away probably 2-3k that way is Slievetooey Far West Top, where I climbed up from Glenlough, and that's down to Loch Crookballock down that I was down at yesterday. And there's a wee bit of shelter here, so I've stopped. Now there must be it must be at least 20-25 mile an hour the wind. It is making it difficult to walk at times, but pulley, slowly, will get me there. So my final check-in before I finish, very shortly. Really cool 2 days. So it was about 27 kilometers with about 1400 meters of climbing, and I find that a lot of this coastal walking can be tough walking. No paths, anything like that. You know, you're out in the middle of nowhere. Really cool to travel over ground that I haven't travelled over before, to be visiting some of those lochs I've never been at, only looked down on, and cool to be making it all the way to Glenlough, sorry again. And a nice wee wild camp there beside the Glenlough River, which was cool. And then coming back today up over the mountain, so that the higher route back over Slievetooey Far West, Slievetooey West, and Maghera, and then a big drop down. Yeah, and for a first wild camp of 2023, I certainly give it the thumbs up. I'm now up at I'm now up at Slievetooey Far West Top.